Hello, Mr. Warehall and Mrs. Clow. I've been working on my Genius Hour project for the past several weeks, and what I have learned throughout this process is that you're going to fail, but you'll eventually succeed at one point. Never give up. And it took me quite a while to build this thing, but I think you'll be quite impressed about how it turned out. Me and my mentor have been working on this thing, and what we started out by doing is we took an $800 crossbow and we drew out a template. And after that template was drawn out, we grabbed a jigsaw and we cut it out, and we grabbed 2 more pieces of wood and we cut those out and we stuck them together, and we took a router, we routed it out and we smoothed it all out. For the bow part, it's made out of plexiglass, which gives it its strength and durability and also its power. And for the string, we used weed whacker string, also because of its strength and because it's just thin enough to push a dart with impact and enough force to go through cardboard. So without further ado, here's my Genius Hour crossbow. Here's the plexiglass. It has quite enough power to make it go through some powerful stuff. And here is the weed whacker string. And I also picked weed whacker string because if it breaks, it's very easy to come by it and make another one. We took black spray paint and then we put clear on it to make it so that it doesn't get dust all over and it doesn't attract fingerprints. Also for the trigger, this took a lot of research on figuring out how to use the trigger. What we did was we took another piece of plexiglass, and as you press the trigger, inside this little notch, it will raise up and push the string out. So, with it shooting, I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so here's the shooting of my Genius Hour crossbow. These 2 grooves right here is what the weed whacker string locks into. Fits in there firmly. And what we will be shooting is these 6-inch crossbow darts. And the big groove is designed perfectly to fit the 6-inch fletching. So without further ado, here goes the shooting of my Genius Hour crossbow. I think that shows that I have been working very hard on this project. So what this project also taught me is the different strengths of certain materials. So, and I also fixed my flaws with this project. What I was originally going to do was, instead of plexiglass, I was going to use just flexible metal. But most metals aren't very flexible. They also usually have give. They also stay bent. So, here's what I used. This is another plexiglass piece, just to show you the bending power of plexiglass. It's very strong. And also, the stock of this. I did not know how I was going to make the stock. At first, I was just going to take a normal piece of 2x4 and put this part up against your shoulder. But my mentor taught me that if we did a stencil, we could get the perfect model of a stock out of a $800 crossbow. Also the string. I was originally going to use paracord, but the paracord would frail and it would not work as well. This string right here, if it breaks, it's easily repairable and it's more durable. In my trigger system, I was going through many trigger systems. First I thought of pressing on a piece of wood, and then it would lift it up. But I looked at a toy handgun of mine, and I realized how the trigger worked. It was a rubber band gun, and it worked just like this. So I said, hey, this might work perfect on a crossbow. So I used it. So all in all, I think that this project taught me a lot of valuable stuff, and it works very well. And I'm going to hold on to it for many, many years. I'm Jacob Platts, and thank you for watching.